Hello YouTube, my name is Adam, and I'm back doing long-form videos. Let me know what you think in the comments, and enjoy. Today's video is about the Marvel reveals at San Diego ComicCon 2022. We got a whole bunch of animated reveals, along with a whole lot of live-action stuff. What do y'all think of the blue light? Yes or no? And if no, is this any better? Alright, so we got 3 main animated reveals from what I can tell. First off, we got Spider-Man freshman year, which looks interesting, but from what we've been given, he's probably happening somewhere in the multiverse. Second, we got season 2 of What If, which I don't know how much information we got about that, but first season was fun, so the second season is probably going to be just as good. Third thing we got is I Am Groot. Oh my god, that looks so cute. Baby Groot in any form is so cute. Look at this little 3D printed thing I got at Harrisburg Comic-Con a few years ago. So, we also have 2 more things. Marvel Zombies, which is apparently going to be like actually a dark project. So that's cool. And X-Men 97, which is a continuation of the 1997 animated show. On to the live action stuff. Editing me. You know what to do. Hello, this is Editing Me with a copyright disclaimer. None of the clips that I'm going to show are mine. They're all copyright of Marvel's. So please don't copyright me for this video. Yeah.
If you want to go back to your life as a lawyer, I respect that.
He doesn't.
So, I don't know what people were complaining about with the original CGI. The original CGI looked good. But this CGI does look smoother and more fleshed out. And the fourth wall is going to be a fun thing for them to play with. Because Hulk, in the comics, is very much like a brute character. So with smart Hulk and She-Hulk retaining human knowledge and not just going crazy, there's going to be fun elements to play with. And second off, Daredevil. Daredevil. There's going to be more about that in a little bit. So, another live action thing that was revealed, along with an actual trailer, was Black Panther Wakanda Forever, which looks awesome. Roll the clips.
No woman, no cry. Little darling, don't shed no.
Okay, with that being the opening shot of the trailer, that very much like sets tone for the whole movie. And I think this is gonna be more of like a sadder but persevering tone movie, considering honestly that's what they had to do with Chadwick Boseman's very sad death. So just even so far, it looks good. And the Atlantean at the beginning was just nice. Stick in there.
So dry your tears, I said.
That one shot of Shuri crying is visually beautiful. And then we get a glimpse into Atlantean life. For example, an Atlantean giving birth. And then what appeared to be hitching a ride on whales, which is just awesome. Along with the epic villain turnaround shot, which is always cool.
It's gone.
That's a cool in-universe tribute to the character, but also a tribute to Chadwick the actor himself.
Have I not given everything?
So we get a snippet of a line that's probably going to be even more powerful in the actual movie, along with the Iron Man suit-up shot, which is always awesome. Tony's was amazing, and anytime they get the opportunity to work something like this into the movies, I bet they're gonna, but I'm not gonna complain. Then we get something that's probably going to be close to the climax of the movie, with all of Wakanda flooding, and then of course full-on face of Namor. Looks awesome. The effects look incredible. And then, of course, we have Shuri's Black Panther suit, which looks awesome. In tradition, I'm going to be there the night before opening, because that's what we always do for Marvel movies. And if you're not, you're a Marvel slacker. Unless, of course, you work a 9-to-5 job and have to sleep, because that's perfectly reasonable. Now I have 3 still shots for you guys. Here, here, and here. This one is of Shuri in the throne room with like fire going up all around it. So I have no idea what's going on there, but it looks cool. This is the Marvel Studios logo embedded in a path that's probably going to be a funeral procession. That's my theory. And then this one is a still shot of the Atlanteans on the bridge, probably meeting up with government agent dude whose name I can't remember. Editing Adam here. It is time for a water break. Ding. And now, onto the reveals that were just titled, so this is going to go quicker. Bang, bang, boom. The prior 3 phases have been called the Infinity Saga, so the upcoming 3 phases of Insanity is going to be called, drum roll, the Multiverse Saga. So, the Multiverse Saga is going to contain a bunch of shows, which I have on my handy-dandy little piece of paper here. Why is there a string on the back of this piece of paper? That's not string. That's a scribble mark. So, first up, we have Secret Invasion, which, if you don't know the concept, it's the Skrulls invading the human world, and then the humans having to try and figure out who's real and who's a Skrull. Next up, we have Echo, who was Maya Lopez, I'm pretty sure her name is, the girl from the Hawkeye series. So, that's going to be a cool show. It's going to delve way more into her character. Next up, we have the quite hyped Loki Season 2, which is going to be much more TVA shenanigans. We then have Ironheart, which is Riri Williams, who's going to be introduced in the second Black Panther movie, and then is going to get her own series. Next up, Agatha, Coven of Chaos, which my mom is going to be super into. So if you don't see a reaction series, again, you're going to see a reaction series for that. Because, yeah, it's going to be super fun. More magic shenanigans. Going back to Westview, probably. And the final of the TV shows that have been revealed is Daredevil. I don't remember what the subtitle is at the time of filming this. But hopefully it's a continuation of the Netflix show and not sort of a reboot, because if it's a reboot, all of the Netflix fans are going to be pissed. Yeah. That was just TV shows. We still have movies to cover, but it's nighttime, so I'm going to leave you with this one movie before we cut to break, which is going to be like a second for you, but it's going to be all night and most of tomorrow for me. So I'm leaving you with the Fantastic Four. See you all in the morning with a different outfit. This is what Video Me called your short break. Howdy do there, Internet. I know it's probably only been like a few seconds for you, but it's been almost a whole day for me. So I am back with more of the video. Brief side note, I don't know how often I've worn my glasses in prior videos, but I got new glasses. Yeah. Alright, so our first movie, this one we already knew about, but we got, I'm pretty sure, slightly updated graphics, is Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania, which is a bunch of Quantum Realm stuff and more about King the Conqueror. Yeah, sounds like a cool movie. Alright, our next movie, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. James Gunn movie. Other than that, we don't know much about it, but sounds like it's gonna be fun. prior to were fun, so I'm expecting nothing different. Alright, our next film is Blade, which is an interesting movie because it's bringing vampires into Marvel, along with more about the sword that we saw at the end of Eternals, because that voice that was like, "Are you sure you're ready for that?" was Blade. So it's going to pull in some other elements while also bringing in sort of a whole new circle of its own. So it's fun when movies do that in like an already very established universe. Alright, so I'm going out of order from what's on my paper. But the next movie I'm going to talk about is the Thunderbolts. If you don't know what the Thunderbolts are, it's like anti-hero Avengers, I think, is one way I would describe it. It's probably going to be the Abomination, because we actually got some Abomination footage in the She-Hulk trailer. So Blonsky's shown back up at some point. Definitely in She-Hulk, and probably in Thunderbolts. Zemo's probably going to be in it. Joan Walker's probably coming back. There's no redeeming that guy, so hopefully they just don't make him even less likable. Who else? Maybe White Vision? I don't know. There's a whole range of fun characters. Oh yeah, Yelena, too. She's coming back. I'm pretty sure Val is going to be the one assembling the Thunderbolts, and then Ross is going to be the one sort of puppet mastering all of it. Sort of like Coulson and Fury. Coulson was the one assembling the Avengers, but Fury was the one watching it all unfold. I think it's going to be a similar dynamic to that, but just with the Thunderbolts. Captain America New World Order. We have not gotten pretty much anything about this movie, except for the fact that it's definitely Sam Wilson Captain America, and not a multiverse Steve Cap. So, I'm going to be very curious what they do with a non-superpowered Captain America going up against not just like knockoff Steve, but like completely his own new villains, and like setting up his own like legacy as Cap, because I don't know that much about Sam in the comics. Sam Cap in the comics, I should say. That's a delineation. Sam Falcon and Sam Cap are two different things. Rambling once again. It's probably going to be another awesome movie. And for our final reveal of the live-action SDCC panel, as far as I can tell, we've gotten 2 Avengers movies. Were you thinking that we were going to get more Avengers movies after Endgame? I don't know if I was. I was thinking maybe like Young Avengers or something, but no. Avengers movies. So, Avengers Kang Dynasty and Avengers Secret Wars. Kang Dynasty is going to be a lot of time travel shenanigans. We're probably going to see Egypt. We're probably going to see the Citadel at the end of time again. It's going to be very much a time-hoppy adventure, because there's Kangs strewn all throughout time. So that's going to be very fun. And then I don't actually know much about the Secret Wars storyline in the comics, but there's apparently a lot to go off of. So I really hope they use all of that they have, rather than sort of putting their own spin on it, which like is sometimes good. But when there's a comic storyline with such a large following already there, sometimes it's good to just like use that as a good bulk of what you already have. But I'm not the one running a multi-million-dollar movie studio, so who am I to say that? Alrighty guys, that's the video. That is pretty much my thoughts / talking about the reveals from San Diego Comic-Con. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have, like, subscribe, do all the YouTube things, because apparently plugging it actually does help. So, see y'all next time.